Also developing right now out of Alexandria, Virginia. We're waiting on the president to speak at the Home Depot there. The president talking about retrofitting homes and green ways to save money and actually hopefully save some construction jobs out there. There's the president. Let's listen in.
Thanks. Thank you. Everybody, please have a seat. Please have a seat. We've got a couple of special guests here today. First of all, the outstanding senator from the great state, Commonwealth of Virginia, Senator Mark Warner is here. Where's Mark? Right there. We've got a couple of champions for job creation here in Northern Virginia, Jerry Connolly and Jim Moran. Can I just ask, how come they got the Home Depot thing and you guys don't have it? What, the senators are too cool to put it on? What's going on here? Working to jumpstart our retrofit efforts around the country, Senator Jeff Merkley and Congressman Peter Welch are here as well. We've got Alexandria Mayor William Ewell. Where's William? There he is. Good to see you, Bill. And we've got Frank Blake and his team here at Home Depot. Where's Frank? There he is. So, seeing how Christmas is just around the corner, and we're at Home Depot, I thought I might knock out some of my holiday shopping. I figure my energy secretary wants a few million energy-efficient light bulbs. My press secretary wants something that will prevent leaks. Come on, guys. Took a while there for... But I've also come here to spend some time with workers and contractors and manufacturers and small business owners who've been especially hard hit by our economic downturn. A few of us just spent some time in a round table talking about the role they want to play in job creation and in our economic recovery and how government can best help to give them a boost. Now, I don't need to remind them or any of you about the situation we found ourselves in at the beginning of this year. The economy was in a free fall. As a result of our financial crisis, folks couldn't access affordable credit to run their businesses or take out an auto loan or a student loan or, in some cases, pay their mortgages. Home values were plummeting, and we were hemorrhaging about 700,000 jobs per month. Now, today, the economy is growing for the first time in more than a year, and November's job report was the best that we've had in nearly 2 years. But the fact is, even though we've stopped the rapid job losses that we were seeing just a few months ago, more than 7 million Americans have lost their jobs in the 2 years since this recession began. Unemployment still stands at 10%, so we're not finished with our task. Far from it. We've got a lot of work to do. And I promise you, in the White House, we're hard at work every single day until every single person who wants a job can find a job. And that's why last week I announced some additional targeted steps to spur private sector hiring and give an added boost to small businesses by building on the tax cuts in the Recovery Act and increasing access to the loans desperately needed for small businesses to grow. We'll rebuild and modernize even more of our transportation and communication networks across the country. And I called for the extension of emergency relief like unemployment insurance and health benefits to help those who've lost their jobs while boosting consumer spending and promoting job growth. We also want to take some strategic surgical steps in areas that are going to generate the greatest number of jobs while generating the greatest value for our economy. And from the moment we took office, even as we took immediate steps to deal with the financial crisis, we began investing in newer, stronger foundations for lasting growth, one that would free us from the cycle of boom and bust that has been so painful, one that can create good jobs and opportunities for a growing middle class. That's at the heart of our efforts, and clean energy can be a powerful engine for creating that kind of growth. And that's why the Recovery Act included the single biggest investment in job-creating clean energy in our history, in renewable sources of energy, in advanced manufacturing, in clean vehicle technology, in a bigger, better, smarter electric grid that can carry clean homegrown energy from the places that harness it to the places that need it. And after these investments have been given the better of part of a year to take root, a picture of their impact is starting to emerge. I just received a report from Vice President Biden that confirms that as a result of the steps that we've taken, a major transformation of our economy is well underway. We are on track to double renewable energy production and double our capacity to manufacture clean energy components like wind turbines and solar panels right here in the United States by the year 2012, doubling it. But there's a lot more that we can do, and that's what I've come to Home Depot to talk about. In our nation's buildings, our homes and our offices consume almost 40% of the energy we use and contribute almost 40% of the carbon pollution that we produce, and everybody's talking about right now in Copenhagen. Homes built in the first half of the last century can use about 50% more energy than homes that are built today. And because most of our homes and offices aren't energy efficient, much of that energy just goes to waste, while costing our families and businesses money they can't afford to throw away. The simple act of retrofitting these buildings to make them more energy efficient, installing new windows and doors, insulation, roofing, sealing leaks, modernizing heating and cooling equipment, is one of the fastest, easiest, and cheapest things we can do to put Americans back to work while saving money and reducing harmful emissions.